Hey, hold on. I'm getting the buttons pushed here. I got a screen over here I got to deal with. How's everybody? Joe, Warren, I see you guys there. I don't know if anybody else is here. Jump. Uh, so it's a lazy day. That's what I titled the show. I seriously have been getting back caught up, of course, from Japan, and I got some pictures today to show. And I also we've made some announcements about the Vegas drone meetup, and I don't. I'm you know. I don't know if everybody got to see the show on Monday night at Drone Nation. Ron and Marcus hosted myself and Tom Dowling, and we were able to make some final announcements about the real Vegas drone meetup. It's going to happen. We are excited to present another in person uh, fun group together, just as Ray Kelly and Johnny Drone Flyer and Brad Austin and Bill Romaine and everybody else in Florida has created a wonderful meetup there in Florida. We look to do it on 6, 7 months after that on the other side of the United States. We look to be able to do that again, and I tell you, I sure fell into a wonderful situation when I went to the first South Florida drone meetup. I have to tell you, I was like, this is the way a group should run. And it kind of meshed with my old farts with drones philosophy here of let's respect everybody and be peaceful. So I know you guys see that in my group all the time, and I hope that it becomes a movement that so anyway, I'm happy to say I'm enjoying keeping old farts with drones, you know, a real thing, and making sure that we keep growing and we keep helping fellow old farts, senior citizens, male or female, helping each other enjoy drones and enjoy being retired or enjoy still working or enjoy whatever you're doing. That's the idea. So anyhow, I put the anybody want to jump in? I see we got about almost 10 people here now. If anybody wants to jump in, please. Let's put a note in the chat here. Post something. Um, Steve, don't fly over anyone. Fly for that's a good thing, Steve. That's great. I appreciate that. Uh, Ray Who, Bill Who, Johnny Who. Those guys are, in the southwest part or southeast part of the United States, and So anyway, that's good. So, if anybody wants to jump in, jump in. If you don't. If I bore you, leave. If I entertain you, stay. I'm going to show you some shots from Japan. I got to go to Japan. We had just an amazing time. Audrey and I, in addition to being a graphic designer, Audrey has been a travel agent. She's a serious professional photographer for many years, and I love bragging about her. She really has, just I watched her have an idea of I really want to get a professional camera to photographing some of the most important people in the world, and having her work published in Architectural Digest, in Newsweek magazine, and just a variety of other accolades that Audrey's had in her photography career. But we go on, we take groups on tours, and this started about 7, 8 years ago. We've loved to go on cruises, and so each one of these cruises, we pick a spot, or somebody picks a spot, and we decide that sounds good, and then we start telling our friends about it, and it usually turns into, this is our fifth cruise group tour that we've done, and we have another one scheduled in April back in Miami. And so I'm going to be able to spend like 3 weeks in South Florida coming up in April here. But these group tours, we usually have anywhere from 13, 14 people to 22, 25 people. And it's been just a lot of fun, being a part-time tour guide. Mostly I just get to hang out. I get to, ride along, and but it's been great. But let me show you a few shots here. Japan was special. Obviously, if any of you know me, you know that I have been a Buddhist for the past 50 years. And it has been just, one of the greatest things that's happened to my life. And so I truly enjoy sharing that part of my life with people. So let's see. Yeah, that looks okay. So this is a shot I took just when we got there. This is in Shinjuku. It's I know this doesn't look real crowded here, but this is a very densely populated area of restaurants, bars, and entertainment and shopping. I mean, there is the B&H camera of Japan is called BIC, BIC camera. I think it's 12 floors up, and it is a mega store. It is truly a sight to see. There's a shot of me and Audrey at some bridge there. We were coming back from a tour there, and that's just looks like the right spot there. That bridge was in the background, and we were on another bridge in the foreground there. No zone, no drone zone. This was up. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Hey, Gary. I see Gary in there. Hey, if you're watching the show, jump in the chat so I know who's here. And I love for you guys, the link to the show, I put it in the front end of the show, and anybody want to jump on and chit chat, I'm all for it here. I got quite a few things to talk about, but I'm going through the Japan tour at the moment. Okay. Hey, Brian. Oh, good. I'm glad you're on your phone. Okay. I know it's hard to chat on your phone there, hard to get on. But anyway, this was at the entrance of Osaka Castle. Osaka Castle was at one point in time the capital of of Japan. Kyoto was the main city, which is right near there. And this castle is preserved, and it's a phenomenal tourist attraction that you can climb up and take pictures, which of course we did. And we will, I'm sure if anybody's interested in those shots, they'll see them on my regular Facebook page. If you're interested in seeing that kind of stuff. This is a magnificent spot. I don't know if you guys can see this. This is a lake that is in front of Mount Fuji. Mount Fuji is actually, very close to the edge of the sea, edge of the sea there. This is a black sand beach with green grass growing in black sand. It's pretty spectacular. And this is a special day, I guess. You often get this with the low-hanging clouds and the peak of Fuji coming out. It is still red inside of that volcano, and it is still an active volcano. This is a shot Audrey took from the pool deck of the ship. This is where the ship landed here. As you can see, there's, they're unloading freight here. This is, where they're unloading containers right across adjacent here to the port here. I don't know. I hate to offend any of you vegetarians. I'm sure there's a few vegetarians among us. Is there? I don't know. Anyway, Kobe beef is renowned, and I had a filet mignon that was, I'm going to guess maybe somewhere 12 to 14 ounces. It was pretty decent size, pretty thick. And the dollar to the yen prices have been severely fluctuating. And right now, the dollar is way more valuable in Japan. We got the complete dinner, including a beer, and I did get a non-alcohol beer. I am really thrilled. Japan's very positive about non-alcohol beers. Anyway, I $65 a year ago. No, not a year ago. 8 years ago, we were in Japan. Audrey went to a similar place than this and got maybe a 10-ounce filet for about $110. So anyway, it was wonderful. If you're a carnivore, you would appreciate that. So there's me and Mark at Osaka Castle. That very tip top, let me get my cursor over here. That's an observation deck up around here. So you can go up to, it's 9 stories high. And so you can get in an elevator 1 floor up, and then you can ride up to the 5th floor. And from the 5th floor to the 9th floor, you got to take stairs. So, and this is me and Mark. Mark Maynard, I met April 1974. I was here in Las Vegas for 1 month, and that was 50 years ago, last month. So, or month before last, I guess, April. And, so we've been friends since then. Mark is an entertainer. I know I've told a few people about him. He does Frankie Valli. He does impersonation of Frankie Valli. He's been in Legends in Concert here. He's been on the road doing this tour. He's still working. He about 25 years ago, he actually sat down at backstage at the Desert Inn Hotel with Frankie Valli, performed for him alone. Frankie Valli himself gave him his blessing and permission to portray him, and Mark's made a career of that ever since. He can sing that Sherry song really good. That was the first song that Frankie Valli said, "Okay, let me hear you sing Sherry," and when he did it, he gave him his blessing to do it. So Mark's made a wonderful career, and he's a great friend. So we went to Japan together. He was on our Japanese tour here. I hope I'm not boring anybody. This is in the tunnels coming out of the airport of Harada Airport in Tokyo. Boy, you're driving on the other side of the road in a car with the steering wheel on the other side of the car. So I'm glad I wasn't driving. I really am glad I wasn't driving. And there's not much English in signs there. As I'm sure a lot of you know, I haven't drank since January of 1980, and I'm always on the lookout for non-alcohol beer or new non-alcohol beers. And Japan has endorsed non-alcohol beer tremendously. It's everywhere. They're all different brands. I got off the boat and they let me bring a 6-pack back on. Ramen. This was in Osaka, and this was in a little tiny restaurant on a very busy street. We had to wait about an hour to get in, and they have 4 tables, 3 of which will fit 4 people, and 1 table will only fit 2 people. And they have 5 seats at the bar. And that's all the seats in this restaurant has. And this is the best ramen I have ever tasted. I think the bowl that it came in was probably about 100 years old. And the gyoza, that's the dish sitting next to it, it's like a kind of like a Japanese taco. There's meat inside, and it's steamed there. Whoops. Those are wonderful. So, all right, what happened here? Why is my slides not working? I don't know. I've probably bored you enough with Japan, guys. I'm going to bail from that. So anyhow, who else is here? Who came in? I see Gary. I don't know. What do we got? 6 people here? 9 people watching. All right. Good. Mike, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor here today. I'm going to show folks here about our meetup happening here. I see nobody else has joined us, but for the 9 people that are here, I'm proud to show you, and I'm sure lots of other people will hopefully watch this after the fact here. But let's bring this in. We have made some decisions for, if you guys weren't on the Drone Nation show on Monday. If you were there, I'm sorry, I'm going to bore you. Yeah, hang on. This is the final. Hang on, I forgot to turn my phone off. This is what we came up with here. This link will be live on a website probably later today. I am, really thrilled. I have to tell you, we have gotten extremely, extremely positive feedback from lots of different corners of the drone industry, and we have gotten a variety of response from a whole group of other people. One of them is the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department has agreed to participate in the Vegas drone meetup in doing probably some demonstration things here. But in addition to that, they're going to be a sponsor, and they just want to come out and meet people, and we all want to talk about flying drones safely and within the law, and we want to protect this hobby from being, gone from our reach. And I know everybody's getting sick of hearing this. I'm really sick that it's happening, but I'm sure we all know we've got to do something here. So anyway, we actually have a U.S. Congresswoman currently planning on attending our conference, our drone meetup, and she's coming to listen. She's coming not to talk. She's coming to listen, and that's what I'm, really proud of. So, anyway, we also will have a variety of other people. I don't want to just drop names, but we have a variety of most of the people that we watch on YouTube. Most of the major people are all agreed to attend, and so you'll be able to not only meet and talk with them, you'll be able to meet Gary at Brant Aerials. You'll be able to meet Warren. Warren, are you coming? You better be coming, Warren. And definitely Michael Wright will be coming. He is one of the very first people to sign up for his room at the Green Valley Ranch Resort, and so he's we're looking forward to that. And then and everybody else, Stephen Drones. I think you're in Arizona. We really, there's so many guys in California and Arizona and Idaho and Utah, and we have really quite a wonderful place. For those of you considering, Utah is a 90-minute drive from Las Vegas to some incredible rock formation in southern Utah. There is, if you want to go a little bit further, you want to go, 2.5 hours out. You're in some stellar areas. You can't, unfortunately, fly in Zion National Park, but you can certainly fly close to Zion National Park. And there is just a tremendous amount of beautiful areas. And of course, within a few blocks of Las Vegas here, we have just some of the most stellar areas to fly drones. Some point in time, we're going to have event T-shirts, and we're going to sell the T-shirts also online. So and it will list all of our sponsors, which we now have quite a few, and it will be hopefully a collector's item. This is the kind of the logo of the event. We have two logos, when we're staying with two logos every step of the way of this event here. And so, say, Steve Carpenter, how are you? Good. I see. Yeah, Steve is signed up to go here. This is a great shot I wanted to put up just because it's such an incredible place to stumble into to fly. This is, if I got to get my cursor out so I can put it out here, if you can see me moving on the screen here. Out here, you see the baseball fields, the two baseball fields out there. This is called Old Silver Bowl Park. And this is a park that's still maintained by the park district. There is a few porta potties there. There is not regular bathroom facility there, but they do still have some baseball leagues that play here. And if you look at the tree line across the back here, there is just some beautiful shaded areas back here. There's a road that runs around the perimeter of this park. We could easily park 7, 8 vehicles down this road here. This is a beautiful spot. And this is an abandoned football stadium. There has not been any activity here since they used it to when 3 years ago now, I guess, when they were giving out you drive-by COVID shots, that's or drive-by COVID tests, whatever it was. They used the parking lot as a staging for that. But that's the last thing that I know of that they used this football field for. This is where I fell in love. This football field right here. This is the site of the Grateful Dead show that Audrey called me out of the blue one day and said, "Can I ride with you to the Grateful Dead show today?" And I was like, "Audrey, she wants to go see a Grateful Dead show?" That was 29 years ago, and we have not been apart since. So anyway, this stadium has a spot in my heart. Behind the stadium, back over here, how can I get a bigger cursor on here? Okay, back over here, this is an AMA field. This is a model aircraft field, an AMA field. There you would, if you wanted to fly from that field, you can pay them their $20 as long as you have an AMA card, a valid AMA card. They want $20 to join to fly from there, and they have a open field on one side of the runway that away from the runway, behind the runway, that they mostly use for helicopters to fly there, and people flipping, spinning helicopters all around. And on the other side of the runway, there is another field there that you can also fly helicopters from or fly drones from. They are, and I have to tell you, every time that I've went there with my drone, somebody who's flying an airplane there will ask me to go out into this big open field behind here and look for a lost airplane. So if you go there, that's what's going to happen. Anyway, immediately behind here is the Las Vegas Wash, and this is a wetlands park, runs through here. There's a bicycle path that runs around this wash. You can get probably 20 miles of bicycle in if you want to. It's a beautiful spot. So yeah, I'm looking. Other people know AMA stuff. Oh, Michael's a member. Oh, good, good, good. So anyway, this is a spot that I'm looking forward to being at. Trying to figure out here. Okay, double room at the Green Valley Ranch. Green Valley Ranch is I know the room prices are about 85 75 to $85 more than the Hampton Inn in Stuart, Florida, and but I have to tell you, they have a lot more to offer at Green Valley Ranch than the Hampton Inn. Now I know we like the little Hampton Inn, but and we love sitting in that lunchroom, the breakfast room at Hampton Inn, and sometimes through all hours of the day and night. And I do believe we will find our spot here. I think we already kind of have a few of them mapped out. That's another double room. I'm sorry it's so small. And that's a king room. And this is the pool area. And the pool is going to be closed in November. And since we are having the Metropolitan Police Department do a safety demonstration in the back end of the hotel, we may get it approved for drone flyers to maybe fly here in reasonable numbers. But it is a beautiful spot to fly, and I have flown right here in the past here. This is that's Green Valley Ranch right there. That big green circle in front of us there is facing a freeway, and there's I'm flying almost over the freeway, looking down at Green Valley Ranch here. And you can see the pool area and the cabana area there. And on the right-hand side, right of that green circle thing, that's the spa. It has a big, spa area there that you can avail yourself of and everything else. But it's really a beautiful place to be. This is a shot that you can take from the night, at night, very near the Green Valley Ranch. This is Interstate 215 coming from the Henderson area, flowing into the Las Vegas Strip area. And as you can see, this is I shot a really great hyperlapse from here. And as you know, you can zoom in a tremendous amount, and this makes a beautiful, beautiful night shot. There's another one of it, I guess. Oh, I have more than those in there. Okay, well, good. So I'm going to bail from here. And so please, anybody want to talk about anything, we can do that. Or You jump in here, okay? I don't know if anybody's interested. Steve, if you're interested, anybody's interested here, here is the StreamYard link once again. I just posted it in the chat. So if anybody's interested, I am, all right. I do need some. Hi, Dave Cullen. Oh, I have some Dave Cullen photos I can run here. I think I will do that. Yes, Dave Cullen sent me something to put on, and I have to tell you, I think, what he titled this Turkey, uh, Turkey and 2024, and I'm hoping that Dave can maybe even jump on here and say hello. We would love that, Dave, if you're there. I believe Dave's in the UK. Is that right, Dave Cullen? Turkey in May of this year. Okay. Yeah, let me get his. I'm going to queue up his stuff, and if anybody else got anything to jump in, Michael, I was communicating with my developer had to. He's in Melbourne, Australia, and he had to crash. He was up all night there working on getting this working, and I understand that the registration form is up now, but the payment doesn't go through yet. I understand that I wasn't ready to make it public yet, but thanks. I thanks. Please, that's I appreciate you checking. As soon as I know that it's working, I'm going to ask you to try it. But Edinburgh, Scotland. Oh, that's where Dave is. Okay, Dave, do you know how to work StreamYard? Can you, if you can jump on that, I will. I'm en route to opening your images here. This is going to be great. He truly has done some phenomenal photography. I got to meet Dave. There we go. I got to meet Dave on my appearances on some of the talk shows from the UK. I'm sure lots of you know the Drone Show Live, which is on at the same time as our show here, and we've been on each other's show, and that's Jackie, as everybody knows, Backpack Jackie. There is Jackpack Jackie right there. She's a wonderful friend, and I want to thank Bill Thomas for introducing me to the Drone Show Live and the drone seekers and the international drone seekers, the flying Thunderbirds over there, and some of the other fun people I've gotten to know in the UK there. That really was great. But David, I would love. I'm at work, but can rearrange to come on in a couple of weeks. Okay, good. This will give him a tease here now. So let me, I'm going to turn on my sound here, and I'm going to cue up Dave's video. And there we are. And away we go. It's a turkey. We love turkey. Aerial shots. Ah, he's quite a talented photographer. Hmm. A banquet of some sort or another. Yeah. Beautiful waterfall. Oh, very artistic. And vertical formats and horizontal formats. What's your opinion here? Oh, mountains are Swiss Alps, by the way. Ah, yeah. I wish that was bigger. My wife and I, like I said, David, have been. Well, right now, we've been to Turkey 3 times, and we have to buy a suitcase every time we go to Istanbul because my wife buys so many spices at the spice market in Istanbul. It looks like we're running drugs when we come back through security. We have kilos of spices. So thank you, Dave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was great. That was great. Oh, good, good. We appreciate that. We we've like I said, we've had a great time, and Turkey is a beautiful, beautiful country. I can understand. They call it the cradle of civilization. It used to be what Constantinople, and it had been the center of civilization at one point in time. All right. Well, good. Okay, so let me see what I can pull up here real quick. I just want to tease you all with one more thing, and then we can call it a day here. I have some shots. Oh, hey, Steve Carpenter jumped in. All right, good. Hey, Steve.
Hello, Bob. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, what a
Good.
great background. Is that a marina?
That's our harbor, Dana Point Harbor.
Oh my God. Wow. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Boy, if somebody is planning a trip here in November, if you wanted to combine that with a Southern California stop, boy, that would be there is quite a lot of stuff to see and fly in Southern California.
Yes, there is. We're fortunate at that aspect of it. I know I've met up with Ray Kelly a couple of times when he's come out
Yeah.
here to visit his family, and the last time out, unfortunately, we it started drizzling and raining, so we just talked and went out to breakfast and had a good time getting to catch up with each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's so many people at the last few meetups that I've been at said, I didn't take my drone out the whole time. I brought 3 drones. I didn't take my. I usually I took a mini. with me this time. And I took a Mini 3 Pro and I took it out over the harbor for a couple flights. But
Uh-huh.
that was it. That was it. Nothing big. And then
No,
I flew
I agree.
to yeah. Oh, good. So tell us about Dana Point. Where you're near San Diego? Is that right?
Halfway between San Diego and LA.
Okay.
If you're well, actually, if you're I'm reversed here, but right up over here on the hill above that is I
Yes.
five. Is I five.
Yes.
It comes down through. If you come down through Los Angeles through Anaheim and you work your way on down through towns of Mission Viejo and
Yes.
coming on down, and right as you come on the coast, it makes the turn and then it starts paralleling the coast all the way down to Oceanside and San
Right.
Diego. So right as it
Right.
makes that bend right there, that's just about. I'm on the hillside just from there, looking down onto the harbor.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful spot. I am going to be there next week. Next Wednesday. Yeah, no, Thursday. Next Thursday, I'm driving to San Diego from
Uh
Las
huh.
Vegas to San Diego. So we have a family reunion in San
Oh,
Diego.
very
So
cool.
yeah, I may give you a call. That may be figure out a time. That's Father's Day weekend, though. So
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people are committed there.
Uh huh.
Well, great. So let me show everybody a couple short little videos here. I got a couple funny things here. Let's start with this one here. I was just getting ready here to open up a fun little video here, and this is a spot that I really love to fly at here outside of Las Vegas. This is about I, I'd have to say 45, maybe an hour. Okay, it depends on how deep into this canyon that you would like to get to.
Hmm.
Okay, but probably less than an hour to get to this spot.
Okay.
And Brian is has been my lifelong roommate here. Not actually, but he's got Sheila here. Sheila is his in his car all the time. I thought originally he's trying to when you had the HOA lanes here,
Yep.
HOV, high occupancy vehicle, he would put her in the passenger seat there. So anyway, so we've taken Sheila out here. And this is Lovell Canyon. We are on the backside of Mount Charleston. A lot of
Okay.
people that come to Las Vegas have heard of Mount Charleston. Mount
Hmm.
Charleston is really a great tourist area too. I mean, if in the 110 degrees, which is where we're almost at today, you can let me speed this along here. You can go up to Mount Charleston and you can be in like 65, 75 degrees.
Right.
It's really a beautiful, beautiful place there. It's
It's
just
beautiful. It
amazing.
is. It's beautiful. I've been up there a couple of times because
Oh, good.
I've worked out in Las Vegas,
Oh,
um,
good.
and besides traveling there for fun, and
Yeah.
back in the old days when they used to have the computer conventions out there.
Oh yeah,
Um, bu-
Comdex.
well, no, before Comdex, it was
Yeah,
even when they had the first one out there, and then the Comdex came about. But we used to go out there every year. But Mount
yeah,
Charleston is beautiful out there.
yeah, yeah. It's fun. Definitely a fun place. Fun place to be there. Yeah. Let me see if I can
And the other
quickly
place
get.
fun is on the way out. On the way out there from our areas, I know you guys had met out there together when Ken Dono and all the group was out there. It was going out to Lake Dolores out there.
Oh yeah.
But I
Yes.
remember it when it was actually open and operational. We used to go out there
Yes.
for weekends and
I
weekends.
did. I took my kids there.
That was a
I took.
blast.
I've been there when it was open and working, and it was so strange going back. I don't know.
Hmm.
Did you see the video with me and
Yes.
Ken Dono and Sean Oz? We went out
Yeah.
there, and I mean, it was crazy. Seeing it again after more than 20 years.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, and so. It was quite a uh, it had changed so much, but for the FPV guys, I have to tell you that is like a golden spot. It
Yeah.
truly is. And we ran when we got there. There was a guy sitting there with goggles on. I don't think he even heard us walking up, pulling up. He's flying in Nevada, sitting there, just all by himself.
Hmm.
He's sitting on a folding chair, and we kind of were quiet until he landed, and then introduced ourselves to him,
Hmm.
and it was pretty interesting. This is the Wetlands Park in the center. Quickly explain this. In the center of Las Vegas. Las Vegas was a water source. There was that. That's why it was a spot. It's why the railroad built a station here, because there was a natural water springs here, and it came up into an area, and the area, with the available water, became known as the springs or the meadows, and in Spanish, the meadows is Las Vegas.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's how Las Vegas happened here, is because it had a natural water spring, and the spring flows into what's called the wash,
Hmm.
and this actually goes out to the Colorado River, or it used to go to the Colorado River, and now it goes to Lake Mead, which was created by damming the Colorado River.
Right.
So this is a shot I did probably a year or so ago here, and so I'm just going to run a little bit of it, but you can see that this is also Las Vegas.
Mhm.
People don't recognize this part of Las Vegas. Uh, and as you can see, there's a path all the way around it. Um, you can do off-road bikes, or you can actually, I think, a little further out, there's an actual paved path all the way around this wash. But I mean, this is a huge area, and yeah, there we go. And this runs for miles, and at the certain points in time, you can get your drone into it, kind of thing. It is a park around it, so you can't land and take off from the park, kind of thing. But as you know, and I know, the airspace does not belong to the park district, so, but it is, it is just a beautiful spot here. And it's kind of one of our secret spots in
Mhm.
here. So let me skip along here. And yeah, here's you can see the angle here shooting out into a hazy day in Las Vegas. There you can kind of start to see the beginning of the strip there. And actually, I think that was downtown.
Mhm.
And you're going to see the other side of this here, which is, mountain ranges. That this is, this is like to fly here is maybe about 20 minutes from the hotel.
Okay.
Okay. So, this would be an Uber drive from the hotel if you, you know, if you wanted to, kind of thing, But this is a great spot here. Speed it up through some of my junk. Oh, I do want to pause it right there. If you can, right over here at the top here, those antennas up there, that is the main broadcast. That's the highest spot in Las Vegas. Okay. And
Right.
that's where all the broadcast towers are for TV, radio, and TV
Mhm.
through the valley. There is right alongside of this, on that same mountain, is a park called Hidden Pines Park, and you can fly drones from that park. That's a legal park to fly from.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, there's a way of getting up there and driving up there, and it's quite a spot to fly. And I've flown there multiple times, and I've never had any radio interference. Obviously we're on drastic different frequencies here,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But just that they're on excessive wattage that 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 far outweighs the what your drone and controller are putting out, kind of thing.
Correct.
But I have not had a problem coming out of here and doing some panoramas of around this, seeing the whole valley from one spot there. So that's a lot of fun place to fly right there.
So, in reference to where you're talking about there, that would be what, southeast of downtown?
Uh, yes, yes, it's going. If you were downtown, if those of you that know Las Vegas, downtown, if you took Boulder Highway
Mhm.
to Boulder City in that
Yeah.
direction, okay, this is right off of that. You're going to make a left hand turn off of Boulder Highway, and go out about 2 miles to this
Oh,
to
wow.
this area. Yeah, but it's beautiful.
That'd be great for just getting some good still photography shots across
Oh
the city.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna jump up one more, Steve, if you don't mind. I'm gonna
No,
show
go,
one
go,
more, and
go.
then we can, you know, I'm gonna show one more. This is, everybody. You got to know that Red Rock uh, Conservation Area
Hmm.
is available to fly in,
Right.
except
I've
for
flown at.
two locations inside of the Red Rock Park.
Hmm.
Okay, there are two locations that you cannot fly, and it is really it's very entertaining to do. Okay,
Hmm.
and I don't know, many people have probably seen. There's been video of Billy Kyle
Right.
losing his drone and hiking after it, and if you're a youngster like Billy Kyle, go for it. You know, if you're an old fart like Bob here, don't. This is not the place to be climbing. There is there's a group called the Red Rock Search and Rescue. Okay, they formed an organization to help save people from this
Mhm.
area. Okay, so
Right.
don't employ them if you don't have to. Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah, yeah, it's a lot of fun though. But anyway, directly adjacent to Red Rock National Conservation Area, okay,
Mhm.
is a spot called Calico Basin. And from Calico Basin, from a short little drive here, and this is about 30 minutes from maybe 40 minutes from the hotel that we're going to be at. Okay. So this is Calico Basin, and you can, this is just an amazing place to fly. I'm going to speed this up. There's a, there's quite a few areas here. See my too fast of turn there. There's a variety of houses in under construction that have been under construction for lots of years out here. There's some houses that people are living in out here. They're just cellular, but you can actually buy a piece of property and build a house here if you want to. This is yep. Hey Tomas, how are you? I see you're in the chat there.
Yeah. And Bill Thomas, Coast to Coast
Oh, Bill
Drones is in.
Thomas is there. Hey, hi, Bill. I was thanking you for introducing me to the Drone Show Live earlier in the show. Thank you. We need to talk. And but this is Calico Basin is a short drive and just some beautiful, beautiful spots. Here, I think I'm spying on somebody's home here. You'll see here. I think that's the vehicle. Yeah, that's me standing on the street down there. That's the vehicle we're in. I'm flying over. Oh, no, I'm going to turn around. Oh, this is raw footage, folks. I wouldn't want to show anybody this. Here we go. Here I'm going to spy on this house here. I think this is an Idella. It supposedly has been a number of celebrities have owned this little piece of property here, kind of thing. And God only knows who really does. But
Yeah.
they do have a tennis court, and there's few homes out here, and a few beautiful spots. And I'm looking for myself, I think, here now.
Mhm. Yeah. We were out there a year ago, December, and we flew out. On our time we were out there, we're celebrating my sister's birthday. It was all the family. We went out there, and on our trip out to Red Rock, I flew out there. That's a cool place to fly. Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah.
Rock formations are just unbelievable.
Oh yeah, yeah. And as long as you're polite and you're not getting in anybody's way or bothering anybody, they're pretty open about it. If you ask at the gate when you get there, can you give me the map so I don't fly in any of the restricted areas,
Mm.
the ranger will
Yeah.
happily give you a map and show you where not to fly.
Hmm.
And so it's not a problem, but it's a great place. And of course there's a number of places to fly just in that vicinity.
Right.
Calico Basin, what I just showed you. Immediately after that is a large open area into another mountain range, and it is truly. And then there's the road to Pahrump. Uh, the road to Pahrump. If any of you old guys remember listening to Art Bell in the Kingdom of Nye, if that rings any bells with anybody, the conspiracy theorists, the coast to coast drones, or coast to coast. Not that's Bill Thomas, but Art Bell is what was it? Coast to coast broadcasting or something like that.
Hmm.
And he turned into an icon out there, and built a ranch out there, and had his own little empire going. Anyway, um, all good. All right. Well, good. I'm about ready to call it a show. I appreciate you jumping in here, Steve, and we're going to see you in November. I saw you sign up and everything, and we're excited. Oh, South. Oh,
I
SC.
was going to show everybody where you're talking about. They can look at it here on Google Earth of
Oh,
what you're
good.
talking about.
If you know how to share a screen there,
Yeah,
can
it's
you?
up there for you, ready to go. You
Oh,
just
that's
let it
it.
in.
Oh, good.
There you go. There's
Okay.
Calico Basins right here,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
the Red Rock area, the Overlook are here. This is the Overlook at the spot here.
Right.
There's all of it, all in here is absolutely beautiful.
Looking at this typographically, yes. You see where there's a overlook area there. There's actually, I think I do have that video here.
Right here.
There's
This.
actually a landing pad there.
Mhm.
There is a helicopter landing pad at the Red Rock Overlook, and as long as there's no helicopters there, you can use that landing pad. I have. you, you
And
know,
you
there
are
it's
about the
not.
Rangers. I asked them before going in there. I had a map I downloaded beforehand, but I asked the Rangers,
Uh-huh.
and if you're just be kind to people. I took my drone away from our group and everybody else's group on one of the turnouts. I was way at the very far end of one of the parking lots. I took off from there where I wasn't near anybody. I went out and I flew, got pictures back of the group, and then
Yeah.
travel around and fly in the mountains and go back. And mainly, it was more people coming around asking this, if they could see what I was seeing.
It's like, it is true. I mean, I think that happens to most of us. Is that as soon as you get people curious.
Hmm.
I have not encountered a real Karen,
Hmm.
but I have many times encountered somebody's just curious. How much did that cost?
Right.
How far can it go? Where, all the stock answers. There's
Hmm.
T-shirts with all the answers on them.
Right.
But I mean, but that just happens, and I usually enjoy showing them the screen and say, "Come on over here and stand next to me. Here,
Right.
you want to see this?" And show them what I'm looking at, and
Mhm.
it's usually makes a convert instead of an opponent. And
Yeah.
yeah, there. Hi, Lance. Hey, I'm glad you made it in. I got to talk to you. Yes, I'm thinking I may in July, Lance. I may make a trip up to the Seattle SeaTac area up there, and I'm thinking I might want to see if we can spend a day. I'd love to try to do that if that's if you're available. I'm going up there for a band reunion. Uh, I was in a rock and roll band from the time I was 13 to 18. We had a hit record out. We all went our separate ways when we went to college, and we're getting the band back together in
Ooh.
July. Yes, the so I'm trying to practice on this guitar back here.
Yeah.
I got,
Time to practice up, I guess.
I guess, yes, yes. Oh, good deal. Okay, good deal. Lance, I'm in Hawaii, June to early July. Oh, good. It's yeah, no, it's 18th, I think, is when I'm gonna fly in. I'm hope. Are you? How about after that? I may have to fly in early if you're gonna be gone. I haven't set up a schedule yet, so good. Anyway, um, yeah. So I'm gonna bring up my promo one more time, just to if anybody else here. I see we got 11 people now watching live. I'm gonna, uh, we're really excited. I have to tell you, to really do this correctly. Let me get over here. We would have had to charge people. Uh, we were really in the position of charging people somewhere between $100 to maybe $140. We were at one point in time, and thinking that is not going to work. And we've just been really, really fortunate that we've got some great sponsors that we will be able to shortly reveal, and they have not only offered to fund many of these things we're offering here, but they are coming along with lots and lots of merchandise to give away. And I believe that it's all things that we really want. And so I'm really excited that this is gonna that how wonderful this event is turning into, and I'm gonna be really excited here to host this, and as you some of you know, we're going to have Bill Grace, his 95th birthday. We will be celebrating
Wow.
at he's a veteran. He's flown B-29s and B-26s, and
Wow.
in Korea and in Vietnam, and he's started as a small business when he got out of the military after 30 years in the military, and then he that business grew to 400 employees, a building maintenance business,
Mhm.
and at 91 Bill Grace retired and turned the business over to his 68-year-old son. And and then uh, shortly after, not shortly, a couple years after that, his son got an offer to sell the business for $30 million, and they sold the business, And Bill is flying drones every day and enjoying life. And he's going to turn 95 years old. He's been the oldest old fart every time we've tried to find out who's the oldest old fart. It seems like every 6, 7 months, somebody will post that up on the old fart group and say,
Mhm.
"Who's the oldest old fart here?" But so far, Bill has been our champion. So
Well, he's got
I'm
that beat, I
thrilled
think.
to. I'm thrilled to. We're going to have a birthday. Bill's real birthday is November 4th, so he doesn't want to celebrate it then.
Uh-huh.
And of course, as we all know, in the United States, November 5th is a huge day in the United States this year. It's when we pick another leader for another 4 years. And
Mhm.
I don't want to mention anything at all about that. and then so that's why we want that all to be over with by November 8th, where we can come to Las Vegas and have a good time, enjoy life. That's the idea.
Yes.
Okay, come in. Lots of great places to eat, lots of great places to be entertained by, lots of great places to see. I know that there's also that same weekend is I think Saturday night is Billy Joel and Sting are performing at the Allegiant Stadium, the football stadium where the
Mhm.
Las Vegas Raiders are playing.
Right.
Play. So Billy Joel and Sting will be there on that night.
Boy,
We
that'll
still
be a
don't have.
huge concert.
Oh yeah, we still don't have a definite on whether there will be a Vegas Golden Knight game on that night or not, but there's a strong possibility there could be. Okay, this is the early part of the season, and so they do like to get a few weekends games in right off the bat, get the hometown crowd going.
Mhm.
So we may have a lot of things to do that weekend. So I really love to see everybody. Thank you all. Steve, I appreciate you coming
Thank
on.
you.
And so give us a few minutes about what's going on with you and say hello to our audience there. Hello and
Well,
goodbye there.
yeah. Well, hello everybody, and goodbye here in just a moment. Just been busy with work. The weather has been terrible here in California, Southern California. As normal, we've got the what they call the May gray and now the June gloom, and it is like right now it's just nothing but gray skies outside. So not that not the best of times of days and months to be flying, but looking forward to getting past this June and into July to get out and do some more flying. But I love flying around, and especially right above my head there, where the bluffs are right there, and the highlands over there. This is actually a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful area to fly. And for those that are into the surfing community, this was what they called Killer Dana. This is where the surf used to be. You can see one rock, but over the decades, this has come broken apart right there. And anyways, the surf used to come in all the way directly in here and back to the backside over there of that view of the
Wow.
picture. That's the old Killer Dana surf spot there. So if you remember the old Beach Boy songs and all the other surf songs, this is the area that it's from. So
This
we've
is
got
it. Yes.
all the
A
big
lot of
time
woodies
surfers, a lot of
there.
history.
Yes, and I don't mean male parts, but woodies, the wooden vehicles there.
Yep, the Woodies, all the shows that are here. In fact, that they have them. It's there's you can't really see. It's cut off. It's right about. Well, it's going to cut me off, but an
Yeah.
area going this that way, just up on the hill. It's a park up there by the Marriott Hotel, and they have all the cars all parked in the park up there.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
also
that's
down here, also down on to uh, the harbor too. Every once in a while, they'll have them over here along that
yeah.
area there.
That late 50s, all through the 60s and 70s, this was like the spot to live, the
Yeah.
spot to be. This was Beach Boy territory.
Oh yeah, definitely. And
Yeah.
growing up here, my folks, I was only 5 years old when we moved down here in 1959. So there was nothing here. I was riding my bicycle and skateboarding on I-5 as they were building it. so the,
uh,
so the old saying,
yeah.
"Here's a quarter, go play on the freeway." We would go
Yeah.
play on the freeway, and we didn't even get the quarter. But thank you for
Well,
having
it's
me
great
on,
to be an
Bob.
old fart, isn't it?
Yeah, it
I'll tell
is.
you.
And I look
Great to
forward to
be an old fart.
meeting you in person.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Oh, good, good, good. We're going to have a great time. Like I said, we really got quite an event planned, and I am just looking to everyone. We're so happy. This brunch and meeting, and the meeting part is going to be 2-3 hours. We're going to be able to have some major celebrity drone people there. You know, mainly so you can talk with them and then go fly with them, kind of thing. We and then we're going to have all kinds of demonstrations. There's a Las Vegas drone racing organization, and we're in having conversations about having them come out and doing some 100-mile drone flying through gates and stuff like that,
Cool.
just for entertainment, and this so they can set up and do it with an audience, and they're thrilled. So
Mhm.
I'm really looking forward to it. So yep. And Joe America is saying that he was also playing on the freeway on I-10 there when he was growing up. Oh, that's good. That's good, good, good. All right, guys. I'm gonna bail out of here today. Thank you. Thanks, Steve, for jumping in. We're glad that you all came in here. I look forward to talking to you real soon. We're gonna have a show next week where hopefully we're gonna have this link on the website working, and you can start reserving your tickets. I do think we're going to top it off at about 200 people. I think if we get much more than that, it's going to be we will have some logistical problems, and but I do believe that we're going to get easily about 200 people here to enjoy this day, and to enjoy all the gifts and the camaraderie of the drone community. It's there, and we want to share it with everyone. Thank you all. Good night. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye bye now.
Bye bye.